now starting this episode a different way. So I have started the car. It's very loud in here because I have no exhaust and it ends underneath me. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take it down the road and see how it drives, and most importantly, if I have brakes. So I have taken the car down the road. I'm driving right now. It's a lot of noise because a lot of stuff are unplugged and everything, but the car runs pretty smooth. I can't film it too much because I don't know if I'm allowed to do a lot of filming on the neighbors' areas, but the car runs. I will put some gas in it again and continue. So I have refueled now, and now I will head back. Everything is hanging in the car, but at least it's running. So I have to say it was a successful test run. The car drives well. I'm surprised I even have some brakes, and not some, I have some really good brakes on the front. Now the discs are done and needs to be replaced, but until then I don't drive the car that much, just around here through the yard, so that I can work on it. So that can wait. That will be almost on the last things that I need to do after I advance with the project. So I'm happy of the test drive. It's smooth, of course. Everything it's loose and it sounds in the car like crazy, like everything it's dismantling, but overall I'm pleased. The electric windows works perfectly. I have opened the sunroof. So after I did the test drive, now I will start working on the back of the car over there. that I'm not a welder. Here is a weld that I have done on this side.
Now as you can see, there is a lot of build up just to patch the holes, and I have do some build up over there, but on this side was the same, where after a few passes with the grinder it's looking pretty good. Now I will have to come back and just in few areas fill it and then take it back to grinder, but if it turns out and it will look like this, I'm happy, because I will probably put a layer of filler and sand it and then just paint it, and it's pretty much good. Anyway, instead of a big hole, now I have a patch and it's pretty solid. It's nice and strong. So basically this is how they look now after a little bit of grinding. Everything it's welded. I will not grind any more of this because I will probably throw a thin coat of filler and sand it and just make it look a little bit good. Here is the same over there. The main thing was solved. I don't have two big holes or a big hole there, one there and two small ones here. They are welded, they are filled. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Now with these spots it's pretty much the same. They are rusty and I will probably need to clean them until I hit clean metal and see if then I will put a small plate and weld it, but I definitely need to do something with those because I don't like it. But pretty much the back end it's now welded. So after a little bit of thinking, I have decided that I need to fix also those spots, and there was rust underneath. I have cleaned them up a little bit. I will cut them around where it needs to go like this, and I will put a patch in and weld it. Also here I will cut around. I will make a nice clean cut. I will clean everything to have nice and clean metal, and then I will put a patch and weld it. I don't want to bore you that much with everything, but I have also cleaned and cut the patch with the rusted area over there and also over there. Now I'm gonna mark it, I'm gonna do some patches and I'm gonna weld it. And because I have shown you how my weld and everything goes on those patches that are done, I will not bore you anymore, so I will show you when it's done. So now I have finished. I have covered these holes also and over there. Now as you can see, my welding is a little bit better, but still not great, but I'm happy with the results. Now I'm gonna throw a thin layer of paint, so just to prevent, so I can prevent the rust on those exposed area. I have just put thin layers of primer over these areas just to prevent, as I told you, the rust buildup. And pretty much this back end it's done. But before going to the next areas that I need to weld, which are on the car inside, on the passenger side and on the driver side, as you can see I have some over there, and I have on the driver side also. But before I will move to that, I will end up this episode here.
and pretty much I'm happy with the back end, how it turns. It's not perfect. I will told you I will put some filler and I will straighten everything up and I will make it look better, but for now I'm pretty happy that everything gets welded and filled and I have no more holes. And pretty much this was it. Thank you guys all for watching. Hit the like button if you do like the stuff that you see in the video, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It will help me a lot in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.